annual competition in the hope of being crowned the World-Class Global Bartender 2021. And once we have a winner, I will beg them to come and work at my local. Now, every day we'll serve up an awesome cocktail, a shot of the finest bartenders in action, add a splash of all the latest trends as showcased by industry leaders, and shake them up with a twist of the biggest trends and innovations that will shape and define future drinks experiences. All served up in a global world-class competition. Those of you who follow us on Instagram, and if you don't follow us, what's wrong with you? Get on there and check out our handle. It is @worldclass. But for those of you who do follow us, you will know that as long ago as last December, we were saying that the World Class Global Finals 2021 will happen no matter what. With the health and safety of our people and the bartenders as our #1 priority, we made the decision to go fully virtual with this year's event. We have designed these finals so they're a must watch, and I have to say all of our finalists look so great on camera. We have been blown away by the extraordinary creativity and unparalleled sense of community displayed by all the people in our industry. During the past year, we have seen amazing examples of the spark and delight that only the world's most extraordinary bartenders can create. And we are thrilled to be celebrating our 50 finalists and so much more at our global finals. Over the past 12 years, more than 400,000 bartenders across 60 countries have participated in the World Class programme. And this year, we are live, yes, live, from 50 countries in our first ever fully virtual finals. Along with our extraordinary brands, Tanqueray No. 10 Gin, Ketel One Vodka, Bullet Frontier Whiskey, Zacapa Rum, Don Julio Tequila, Johnnie Walker Scotch Whiskey, the Singleton and Talisker Single Malts, Ciroc Vodka, Seedlip and Hade Club. The Diageo World Class Global Finals returns to crown our new global winner. So turn on and tune in to this year's glorious celebration of bartending talent and get a close-up demo of how these gifted mixologists create such gorgeous cocktails. Yep, 2021 we have gone virtual, and this first ever fully virtual event will feature 50 bartenders competing to be crowned 2021's World Class Champion. And while the toast may be virtual, the competition is real. Yes, folks, we are diving into a globally acclaimed, best-in-class virtual event with some breathtaking bartenders, brilliant brands, and delicious drinks. And of course, this first ever fully virtual bartending event would not be happening without our amazing bartenders from around the world. There they are, our magnificent 50. Every single one of them is truly a world-class competitor. We are on a mission to inspire people to drink better and create unforgettable experiences in the process. World Class celebrates the craft and excellence of the drink and the bartender. At every stage, World Class reminds consumers to drink better, not more. It's all about savouring, enjoying and experiencing. World Class is fully committed to Society 2030, playing our part in reaching 1 billion people with a message of moderation. Each of our finalists, judges and world-class content creators will be sharing positive drinking posts and content, showing their commitment alongside ours. World Class is all about being a leader as demonstrated by the innovative and immersive Taste of the Future 2.0. This virtual space features Diageo brands and pioneering partners. It gives insights into the drink's cultural landscape of tomorrow and how this could affect our experiences of the future. Talking of the future, why don't we take a look at what is coming up this week? And wow, it is a programme chock full of just fabulous stuff. Our challenge schedule for each day is so exciting. So on Sunday, we have Johnnie Walker and Tanqueray No. 10 challenges. Monday, it's Ketel One Vodka Part 2 challenge. Tuesday sees the Don Julio challenge. And on Thursday, we have the final challenge and we find out who has won the most coveted world-class bartender of the year 2021. Our judging panel has been split into two teams, our virtual team and our team of judges who join us here in our London studio. Those lovely studio judges have been allocated at least one challenge or one day when they will join a socially distanced team and judge our live-streamed bartender finalists. In order to run an exciting, challenging and fair virtual competition, we added a few new elements to the competition structure. To set our 2021 finalists up for success, they have taken part in this year's specially designed online mentorship program throughout May and June. Each competing bartender has been assigned an avatar bartender to assist them on the ground in the studio. The avatars are not there to advise or coach. They do what the virtual bartender is not able to do due to their location. Finalists have had the opportunity to send non-perishable ingredients to our studio hub in advance of this, the Global Finals week. We've set up a world-class market and larder so all competing bartenders have a range of fresh ingredients and glassware available for use in the Avatars Lounge. All competing bartenders have received consistent technical equipment. Bartenders were provided with video kits and relevant setup instructions and have enjoyed pre-event virtual technical checks. Okay, so enough of me giving it large. What about today's challenges and how will it all work? Well, here is how.
50 bartenders from around the world are competing for the coveted title of World-Class Bartender of the Year 2021. This year's Global Finals has been designed as a fully virtual competition. Each bartender will compete in 4 challenges using Diageo Reserve brands, including Kettle One Vodka, Johnnie Walker, Tanqueray No. 10, and Don Julio. The Kettle One Part 1 challenge seeds the bartenders into their 4 groups. Our past global world-class winners we refer to as the Hall of Fame, along with industry experts and drinks influencers, will judge one seeded group in each challenge. Some challenges include virtual judges and some from the studio. Avatar bartenders replicate the recipes the bartenders have created for the studio judges to taste. 50 bartenders go to 10 for the final speed round challenge with our malt whiskeys, the Singleton and Talisker. From the speed round challenge, the overall World-Class Bartender of the Year 2021 winner is crowned, and we assure you that they will join our Hall of Fame alumni for a very exciting year ahead.
We have a Tanqueray No. 10 challenge, alive with freshness. Cannot wait for that. This morning we kick off with the Johnnie Walker challenge, Hidden City Highballs. All these challenges take place against the backdrop of the incredibly high standards required by world class. Here are a few words of encouragement to all our bartenders from World Whiskey Global Ambassador Jenna Barr.
Hello world, class of 2021. I'm Jenna Barr, World Whiskey Global Ambassador, and I'm really excited about this year's World Class. Challenges always breed creativity, and the first online World Class is an opportunity to introduce your talent and extraordinary drinks to more people than we ever collectively did. Seeing your enthusiasm and innovation from all 50 of you from around the world has been so inspiring. This week will be jam-packed with cool drink experiences, empowering and enabling people to add some world class to their drinks at home, and our fellow bartenders to elevate cocktail culture. At the heart of world class is the desire to change the way the world drinks for the better. So please remember to drink better, not more. Good luck, world class bartenders.
What explosion of flavour must our bartenders concoct?
In this challenge, bartenders have been asked to create a tasty Johnnie Walker highball that reflects the culture and flavors of their home city. All bartenders have supplied a bespoke non-alcoholic cordial for the avatar bartender to recreate their serve using specific ratios and the DrinkMate carbonation system. Bartenders have also created a 1-minute video explaining their concept, as well as a design overlay for the DrinkMate machine that reflects their serve. The judges are scoring on taste and balance, innovation, as well as the description of the serve and the DrinkMate design. Let's explore 50 new cities through the lens of a Johnnie Walker highball.
So, how will our bartenders fare? It is time to meet our Johnnie Walker judges. We have assembled some of the world's most respected and talented drinks experts to help us find our winner. All our judges are experienced trailblazers in the industry and outside of their judging duties. These drinks influencers are guilty of creating some really cool content, which will bring a new and exciting lens to the world-class Global Finals 2021. You can find the full details of all our judges and so much more on our website, diageobaracademy.com. So I will let you pop that website in your favourites, chat amongst yourselves whilst we wait for the slow typers. And then, let's introduce our judges. Our first collection of magnificent judges. This afternoon, our superb bartenders will have even more great ingredients to work with, and that is when we move on to Tanqueray number 10. Tanqueray number 10 is named after the still of its origin, pot still number 10, known affectionately as Tiny 10. To tell us what our bartenders are trying to achieve and the challenge they'll face, over to Lauren.
For this challenge, the brief was to create one recipe with Tanqueray number 10 gin themed around the citrus heart, and then to develop a 6-minute virtual masterclass for making that world-class drink at home. The submission included a recipe and method, and bartenders are limited to using Tanqueray number 10 gin plus 5 ingredients listed in the world-class global market and larder. Unfortunately, no pre-prepared ingredients are permitted for this challenge. Judges both in the studio and globally are recreating the drinks based on the masterclass videos. They'll judge the bartenders on their instructions and score them based on clarity of demonstration, X factor or the wow factor, taste, appearance, and bartending skills. Virtual masterclasses have definitely been important in the last 18 months, so let's see who really innovates their program here.
Four of our judges for this challenge are in the studio: Ago Perrone, Anna Sebastian, Eric Lawrence, and Giorgio Bajani. We've already met this fabulous foursome. The other four are doing what so many of us have done for the last year. They are working from home. So let me introduce you to those judges. Don't forget to follow us on all the usual social media channels at worldclass, #worldclass2021. And as well as Facebook, you can watch the live stream on our website, diageobaracademy.com. Later today, we'll be visited by a major Hollywood star. But the excitement I feel about that does not compare to the excitement I feel as we head towards our first challenge. You know the Johnnie Walker judges, you know what our bartenders are looking to achieve, so it is time to hand over to our challenge host, Jola.
Thank you so much, Rebecca, and I'm loving the show. Thank you so much, Becca, and I'm loving the show so far. Hello, I'm Joella Noble, and welcome to the World Class Challenge Studio. All right, this is the arena. This is where the action is. This is where it's all going down. So let me show you around. As you can see, the studio is ripe and ready for the Johnnie Walker Challenge Hidden City Highballs. Dotted around the studio, we have 8 judges all ready to taste, discuss, and deliver their verdicts on every bartender. Over there, we have the screen with our live feed. This is where our bartenders are beamed in from around the world. Our judges have a real close-up view of our brilliant bartenders. Now, our avatar bartenders are beavering away in the background, mixing, shaking, and stirring as instructed. For the Johnnie Walker Hidden City Highball Challenge, our bartenders will simply talk us through their cocktail concept. The judges will be rotating throughout the day, and starting on our live bar, we have Julia Cucurullo and Hannah Sharman-Cox. Let's hand over to Lauren Moe, our world-class global cocktailian, to give us a bit of an intro to them both.
Julia Cucurullo is the head bartender at the award-winning Artesian Bar at the Langham Hotel in London. Having started bartending in her home country of Italy, Julia joined the Artesian team in 2018 and is known for producing creative, forward-thinking drinks of the highest quality. A multi-award-winning bartender, Julia is a renowned name in the drinks industry, recognizable for the simple, clean, and unique flavors she curates, as well as having a focus on the importance of sustainability. Her inspiration comes from finding new and unusual combinations of simple ingredients, making the final drink her own by adding a personal twist, a trait that she'll be looking out for in this year's competition. Hannah Sharman-Cox is one of the leading faces of the global cocktail festival scene. Together, Hannah and her partner Siobhan Payne are co-owners and organizers of the UK's largest cocktail event of its kind, London Cocktail Week. This event is one of the biggest citywide celebrations of cocktails in the world, involving hundreds of bars that bring incredible drinks experiences to participating audiences. Hannah and Siobhan also consult, contribute, and connect drinks brands with those in the drinks industry through their new consultancy, Hands London. The consultancy specializes in brand building for both trade and consumer audiences.
It's time to meet our first bartender of the 2021 competition. How exciting. First up is Rohan Matmari from India. Rohan began his career in the industry as a junior bartender on a campus where he lived. Now, after 8 years in the industry, Rohan has developed his knowledge exponentially, refining his skills and learning from the best bartenders. He recently moved to New Delhi, where he manages the beverage program for 2 of the best bars in the country.
How do you capture the flavors of a hidden city in a glass? I started with the quintessential citrus, lemon peels, the ancient coolant sandalwood from the thick forests of Karnataka, and coffee, a 400-year-old legacy of producing every morning's perfect brew. The epitome of blended Scotch whiskies, Johnnie Walker Black Label, combined with the magnificent flavors of my hometown, Karnataka. Flawlessly carbonated to perfection, creating a harmonious balance just like the first brew of every morning. Celebrate Karnataka with the Filter Coffee Collins.
All right. Okay. Cheers. It's quite a lot, guys. Can you? Okay, so we'll leave the judges to collate their scores and comments. And while they're doing that, let's take a look at a film from the famous Cardew Distillery founded by John Cumming in 1824. Now, while the team clear down ready for our next bartender, I'm going to be chatting to one of our judges about the first bartender, Rowan. Lovely to be talking to you, Hannah.
It's so nice to talk to you too.
Oh, I'm happy to see you here. Now, how did the cordial bring out the flavour of the Johnnie Walker Black Label?
So the cordial that that Rowan made was made with a lactic acid, so it was so lovely and smooth on the mouth, which was a real achievement, I think.
Right.
There was notes of coffee and sandalwood, which could have been a tiny bit punchier, but the overall flavour, how it matched in with the whiskey, was fantastic.
Nice. Did it come
Yeah.
as a bit of a surprise for you, the
Yeah,
taste?
well, the creaminess of it, yeah, for sure. With that kind of, he based it around a milk filter coffee, which is really interesting. Yeah,
All
it's
right,
great.
nice.
Nice.
Thank you so much for chatting to me.
Pleasure.
I'll speak to you in a bit.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
Our next bartender is from the United Arab Emirates, Dodi Dwe Prakaso. Dodi was born and raised in Indonesia, where he began his career within hospitality. Seeking out new and exciting challenges, he decided to make the move to Dubai, a city known for its flair and exquisite hospitality industry. He currently works at C'est La Vie Dubai, where he is a bar supervisor. Thank you.
Let me tell you a quick story of Dubai. Growing rapidly become the pearl diving industry inspired me to make hidden pearl highball. Dubai just like always growing, always moving forward. Four corners of the world from four corners of Scotland. Arabian sea spice, cordial, made from seaweed, green tea, Arabian spice, green apple for the fruitiness, sparkle. Get the of the highball into my glass. My highball, I keep it simple with the notes of the green tea and the seaweed in the end. Aroma, some lemon. Hidden pearl. Celebrate the pearl diving industry of Dubai.
drink.
Once again, we leave the judges to collate their scores and comments and take a look at a film from the famous Clynelish Distillery. Described as the Highland home of Johnnie Walker, Clynelish Distillery looks out over breathtaking views of the North Sea.
Nice.
Let's see what I'm gonna say. Ecco, now I'm getting nervous.
So, Julia, I've never had seaweed in a drink before. How was it?
It was different.
Okay.
It was working really well with the drink. It was giving a flavor, a little bit of savoriness. That was working well with the cinnamon and the lemon, with the finish of mint. It was surprisingly a discovery.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised, you know, that's like a shock ingredient for someone like me. When I hear seaweed, I think of like sea moss, you know, like for health benefits as well. Did it taste like the ocean at all?
Did it taste a little bit like the ocean? Yes, indeed. It tastes like an ocean, let's say an ocean on a Christmas day.
Oh, okay.
Because
oh,
of
with
the
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
nice. Love that.
Really fresh.
Okay,
So
nice.
yeah, surprisingly, I got curious about the seaweed as well, and I can say that it worked.
Okay, thank you so much,
Thank
Julia.
you.
I'll chat to you in a bit. Up next from Austria, we have Benjamin Eben Bauer. Benjamin was born and raised in Vienna, and it's still his home. While studying life science and biotechnology at university, Benjamin started working in a molecular biology lab as a technician, but decided that just wasn't the career for him. He wanted to do something he felt passionate about. Benjamin is now the head bartender in Vienna's cozy, classy Joseph Cocktail Bar, and he continues to challenge himself with experimentation and cocktail creation.
Our world is getting faster and faster day by day. Time for friends and family tends to get rare. We want everything immediately without having to sacrifice quality. And because of that, we forget to enjoy ourselves. I want you to stop. Sit back and relax. The highball is the answer to an ever-increasing demand for quick yet delicious cocktails. Taking inspiration from Vienna's Naschmarkt, where you can find fresh herbs, spices and fruits from local farmers. Combining plums with raspberries will give you a fruity bouquet with deep red fruit tones that pair nicely with the bitterness of the cinnamon. A spicy finish with ginger rounds off the drink, leaving you with the perfect market highball.
That was great. That was like a proper sense of being there,
Yeah.
you know? All right, cheers.
Like the label. Cheers.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. You get the red fruit, don't you?
Yeah.
Really through it.
The acidity that you get from that.
Now, while we wait for the scores to come in, let's take a look at the trailer to The Man That Walked Around the World. The documentary looks at the rise of Johnnie Walker, from playing a part in some of history's most notable events to being immortalized on screen by Hollywood filmmakers, sung about by stars, and celebrated by novelists. So here's a brief taste.
You've got to think about it as a movement, that symbol of progress.
To come from nothing and make something out of ourselves, man, that's iconic in itself.
A story beyond your wildest dreams.
Okay, so this... and the raspberries. That's really the overwhelming. I didn't get any eucalyptus, did you?
No eucalyptus, no.
No.
I get the berries, the plums, and the cinnamon.
And
the cinnamon.
Did you get the cinnamon again, did you? Yeah. For me, it was...
No? No. So that's...
Now, the judges are ready, and we're with Hannah again.
Hello.
So, Hannah, I need to know, this is a very important question.
Go on.
Did the smooth voice match the drink?
It definitely did. It's weird not seeing the face on the video, but running it like this is just such an amazing opportunity to actually see into someone else's city. Obviously, if we were under normal circumstances, we would never get the chance to do that. So to see that little piece of VT of like to go through the streets and the market, that was really fun.
Yeah, that's a really good way of looking at it,
Yeah,
actually.
great.
Silver linings.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Hannah.
Pleasure.
Our next bartender ready to step up is Johnnie de Waart from Belgium. Johnnie started his working career in an IT company, but always had a continuous urge to travel, don't we all? He wanted a job that would allow him to work his way around the globe, and so found his way onto a bartender course. After landing a job with former world-class Belgian winner Jurgen Nobles, he noticed the career opportunities the industry presented, went all in on the craft, and forgot about traveling. Now, 5 years later, Johnnie's path has led him to participating in the world-class event and winning the 2021 Belgian finals.
Hi, I'm Johnnie de Waart from Belgium, and this is my city, Ghent. I based my cocktail on the Ghent altarpiece, residing in the St. Bavold Cathedral, incorporating some of the more than 70 herbs and fruits depicted in the painting. The Van Eyck brothers were the first painters to render herbs in their natural way. I foraged red currants, marigold, wild chamomile, pine, and laurel from the botanical garden located next to the cathedral. My drink is a timeless rendition of Ghent cultural history and the flora that are still growing in my city to this day. Johnnie Walker Black Label, my forged cordial, red currant juice, and soda. This is my hidden city highball, past and present.
I mean, you can feel the Johnnie Walker is there, 100%.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
You get also
the story.
the rest.
And again, it's really nice to actually see where it is.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, they have the chance to show us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well,
Yeah.
I like the label as well. It's cute.
Yeah, that looks like the video we just saw, right? It
Yeah.
looks really reminiscent. Really nice.